Alright. Triple Trouble TSM. Let's go. My texture relay is too big. It's only in the corner. Can't really see much of it. There's not much going on there. What's my rank? I am Grand Champ in 2s, and actually we're getting there in 3s again. We're like 2 games away, probably. Alright. Let's start the series over. Wasn't really paying attention. Alright. Remco with a nice air dribble to start it off. To give possession to TSM. Tap hole, good clear though. Okay, nothing really happening yet. Like, Matt's kind of had a weak touch. Cassio had a weak touch. Ignite almost gets a double tap there. Cassio over to Matt's, like, relatively weak. It's my only problem so far is, like, Triple Trouble's weak clears, but... My one worry about TSM, though, is just their offense hasn't been extremely good. Had a lot of low-scoring games and stuff, and I'm worried about them later on in the season. And they've also only played Triple Trouble and Mouse. A lot of people expected to be the bottom 2. But now with Dig down there, who knows? So, we'll see. We'll see how TSM continues. It's a good pass by Ronicky to Cassio. I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but it was nice. But Cassio doesn't hit this high enough at all. Hits it super low. He could have passed over to Tadpole in the right side of the field. No one was really available over there to try and keep possession, but they kind of just throw away possession a lot here to TSM. Surprisingly, no one comes out for this ball. Not even Ignite there. And Ronicky just completely whiffs. Again, giving possession away, though. Ignite with the dribble. Ronicky with the save. But TSM's had possession pretty much this whole time. Been really nothing threatening by Triple Trouble. There we go. Nice clear there. Nice pass and clear. Turns it to a 50. Again, Ronicky with a complete whiff. It's the second one already in this series. Yeah, maybe he just thought Mets was closer to it. It looks like he was trying to block him. We continue, though. Tadpole with the pass out to Cassio. That should be an easy goal, and it is. So Remco, just a little bit of a whiff here. He had the boost for it. Yeah, he definitely had the boost. Pretty easy clear here for Remco. Just doesn't boost ahead of time. So that's a bad play by Remco. Turns to a goal. So the first time Triple Trouble gets on their side of the field, basically, they get a goal. So that's good. Or it was probably like their second or third time, but TSM was controlling pretty much all of that. Cassio goes for that. Just a little bit too hard to play. Oh God, Metsonoris, big time supportive save there. Another mistake there by Remco a bit on the defensive side. What's with these whiffs, man? I don't understand. Now Remco with the whiff. Again, maybe thought Tadpole's closer. I don't know. But Tadpole clears it out. Cassio. Nothing coming here. Metsonoris with the supportive touch. And, like, why is Ignite this open? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna look this way, just to see their positioning. So the one thing I don't like is how far back Tadpole generally plays. I feel like he plays way too passive on this team, and he needs to be moving up a lot more to make plays happen. Like right here, like Metsonoris, like this is not like that threat. All right, I guess it's sort of threatening, and probably doesn't know when the ceiling touch is going to happen. But it's very far back. He waits way too long, and I'm trying to figure out why Ronicky is not available in this play either. Yeah, Ronicky's just circling the mid and just decides to bail and goes for mid boost. So now all of the midfield is open. Yeah, he was just kind of driving around in circles in midfield. Didn't really get anything done there. So leaving that midfield open is going to kill him. And Ignite makes him pay. But maybe that's more on Ronicky. He was just kind of driving in circles and then just bailed. Keeping possession here by TSM. Nice challenge there by Ronicky, and he gets the ball by himself. Tries to get to the wall, but Metsonoris is there. Casio, another low clear. This is like the second one in a row where he's got plenty of space and just low clears it. Keeps possession, or at least makes it a little easier for TSM to do something. But Ignite didn't do a lot with it. But at the same time, they haven't really lost possession, and another nice shot here by Ignite. It was a good pass out. Good save, though, by Ronicky. Casio with the demo. Trying to make something happen here. Tapple with another 50. There we go. They finally get possession here on the offensive side. Casio throws that one a little too high. Could have been a shot, actually, probably. I think he wanted a double tap, but I don't think he had a lot of boost. Maybe he does have a lot of boost because he hasn't went for the other boost yet. Yeah. So he just hit it a little hard. Ooh. Ignite with the big save here. Let's see what Ronicky could have done. Oh, look at him on these type of saves where they pre-jump on the net. Ball whirls up. He's not sure when Ignite's going to come for it, and he never does. But yeah, he just kind of drops it directly down. He maybe could have pushed it to the side or something, but it was a good save by Ignite. It seems like Casio was always that man trying to push the ball forward first. Just trying to get something done. It's worked occasionally. Where is Tadpole going? Did he get bumped by Remco? He had to have get bumped by Remco. Yep, there he goes. See ya. Casio with the clear. That's a pretty strong clear that time. I like that clear. Gives them a little bit of breathing room. Is that another whiff by Ronicky? Let's see exactly what happened here. Yeah, sort of. Sort of a whiff, but it at least keeps the ball down low so Tadpole can get it. Ignite, big clear, though. Big challenge. But this is just TSM. Like, for the most part, holding down this midfield. Not allowing too much by them. And at the same time, like, Triple Trouble not doing a lot with what they get. So far, at least. Good ball there by Mets. He knows that entire side of the field's open. He's got Ignite over there on the wing. It's all done, but nothing happens with it. Which seems to be a common trend here between both teams. Where it's like, oh, they like a great pass, and then nothing happens, and nothing happens. And that happened a lot this series. Which is the one thing I'm worried about with TSM going forward. Like, they have a huge week coming up. They play Barcelona and Vitality. So, big week for TSM. It's basically this week, do they prove that they're number one? Or do they prove that they're just middle of the pack, you know? Basically what it comes down to. Good pass. How long is this overtime? Forget how long it is. Yeah, alright. It's decent. Like a minute. Ooh, Mets tries to get a bump there in Ronicky. It doesn't really work out. Tadpole. So that's a good ball. He knows he really has no passing lanes. Like, Mets-Norris is trying to block them, so he just throws it over Mets-Norris' head, throws it into the open space, and it allows his teammates to at least like get boost and get ready for this next play. But again, even with all of that, Casio, where you going, buddy? Like, so this happened a lot last week, where Casio just gets super aggressive and moves way too far forward and just gives up the entire field. So this is like complete opposite of Vitality, where Vitality would just wait midfield. But Casio's like, no, man, I'm just going to move up. Like, this isn't the rival series anymore, man. You know, like, these are going to be much better clears. And Remco just clears over his head and kind of ruins anything they had going for him because Ronicky can't challenge now. He was also a little bit too close because he's the third man at this point. And they got to just be a little bit behind the ball more. And maybe they can do something with that. But instead, they just have to retreat to their net from, like, a simple clear. It wasn't even a hard clear, and they were in position. Right here, Ronicky almost gets the shot. It's super close. This is a pretty difficult one. I'm going to go over to him just to see what his angle was. Yeah, he tried. Super close. Almost gets it. Tap old pass to Ronicky. Out to the mid. Ooh, at least forces a 50. Man, that forced 2 of them up, at least, on TSM, but nothing happened. Ignite, good read there. Beat out Casio on that clear. Another weak, low clear by Tadpole this time, though. When he's got all the space in the world, he could have dribbled that one out. At least been available to force a 50. But he really didn't get much. Luckily, it was a bad touch on the other side as well. Off the seal, nothing happened. Now here comes Metanoris for his goal. Tadpole, Tadpole, Tadpole. Taking forever on this play. Does he not have boost? I'm not sure why he takes this long on this play. Let's go over to play review. So that's the thing. Like, I always feel like Casio's too aggressive and Tadpole's usually too passive. Let's see what happens. Like, why go all the way? Like, why go this deep? Why not? Like, he could go onto his wall on the side and then throw it over to Ronicky on the other side, maybe. But maybe he's worried about trying to center across the net. But he just never does anything with this, and Remco was really far away. He could have walled, like, he could have went off the wall and gone for an aerial right here, like from his back wall, until he's forced to 50. Maybe he's worried again because of the rotations, but trying to waste time. He does get that clear, but it goes right to Mets, and obviously they're all waiting at this point. And now Metanoris just beats Casio, and that demo from Remco really helps. Casio doesn't know what the hell to do here. Which it was a really good recovery by Metanoris on the wall here. Oh, why not challenge that? Maybe because of the demo, too. Where he's like, now I'm third man back, and they're super worried that if they challenge and it spills out, then Ignite's going to score. But why not challenge that? Oh, man. Just turns into a freebie. Just being too passive. Sometimes you just got to challenge on the 50s, man. All right, that's game number 1. Nice play by Metanoris, but just challenge the ball triple trouble at some point. And it could be just because it was third rotations, but a little scary. A little scary. All right. Go over to Fly. Look at Remco's car. Nice shot by Ronicky there. Good save by Remco, though. Maybe he could have taken an extra second here. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah. Like, he had time. He could have maybe went for something a little bit more of a dribble type play instead of shooting from this far out, because at this point Remco is probably going to make the save no matter where it is. But it was a nice touch by Ignite to clear it out at the end of the day. Okay. Ooh, Tadpole with a bad drib. Also double commit here, but with Tadpole getting the ball, it shouldn't have mattered. But that was a bad dribble. But we know from this game, not a lot of offense. So we're just going to swing on by through this. Esports items have not dropped. It's funny, that's the one thing I saw when I quickly look over the chat. That drops at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So that's in 2 hours, 45 minutes. Not much going on here, just a lot of midfield. Tadpole at least following up his play there to try and force something, but Remco's up there to challenge. But this gives Triple Trouble some offense. And Ignite's been doing a pretty good job being that supportive defense as well, just clearing it out that last second. Avoiding some shots. Whew. Good pass there from Ronicky to Tadpole. Just to get the clear. But again, it's like every play that we keep talking about is like to just get a clear. Metanoris, not the greatest of shots. Could have done maybe a little bit more with this. He got a little bit in front of it. But good save. Now Ronicky's up trying to do a Metanoris, but see, that's the difference. TSM, they have a player that challenges that ball before it turns into a shot. Simple as that. Tadpole. Another poor touch on that first one for a dribble. Just can't really do anything with it. Oh, okay. Surprised no one was there. I thought he had him at first. But I think Cassio went all the way back for boost. And Metsonaurus, though, could have intercepted it first. But end of the day, it didn't really hurt him. I like the idea, at least. Oh, Cassio spins like... This is a rough play by Cassio. He's got all the time in the world, but he tries to, like, hurry it. And almost causes a goal to happen. Again, he's just, like... He always wants to be aggressive, it seems like. Very aggressive mentality, but he's gotta chill out. Chill out just a bit. Tadpole with the clear, but again, like, they're so small of clears. But that time, Ignite had a poor touch. Roniki's able to keep it in. But this time, for this game at least, like, Triple Trouble does seem to have a decent amount of possession on the other side of the field. Not a ton of scoring chances on either side, really. 3 shots apiece. There's another one. Good supportive clear with Tadpole, or save, I should say. And Cassio gets it out. No one's really available. Good play by Tadpole there. Should get up super early and make sure he beats him out. And a good pass. Roniki whiffs on the shot, though. We saw this a lot last week, where Roniki's shots were very, very poor. And we're going to start seeing that now in this game. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, he just kind of, just a little bit of a bad takeoff here. Not expecting the ball to go as fast as he could. Like, this shot's not the end of the world as a poor shot, but he could have put that one on target. But the one in overtime that we'll see later is the one that I was a little bit more like, oh man, I thought he should have hit that pretty easily. Good play by Cassio. Beat him out, and it turns out to be a Tadpole ball. Oh, no, never mind. Ignite, good demo. Completely negate that offensive attack. Tadpole going for, like, another one of those passes where no one's really there. Roniki's going for the boost all the way in the corner for TSM. He's not available. Cassio has to hang back because of that. But a lot of this is just big clears back and forth. And sometimes they're poorer clears, but no one does really anything with them. And again, shots are only 4-4 now. Not much going on. Relatively boring game. It's not even like it's like superb defense or anything coming out. It's just like, just kind of poor clears. Oh, Roniki waited on that ball. Guess he was getting boost. Remco trying for the pass to Metz. And Metz is trying to meet him. Help him out a bit. Cassio, good clear. Remco probably got... Ooh, actually gets a weak touch. Oh, Roniki. What was this, buddy? I guess he wanted the pass. Which is surprising, because it's like, it's only Metz and net, but I guess he's looking for Cassio, but Cassio's too far forward. He probably didn't realize how far forward he was, and he probably wasn't expecting Remco to, like, land in that area. So I think he was like, I'm going to pass before he sees any of this information, and at that point, it's too late to change his mind. So he goes for the pass, but Remco's there to intercept. It's a good idea. And then right there, he almost gets it. That was actually a really good shot. But Metsonaurus with the save. So I'll take that back, Roniki. It was a good idea on the pass. Just kind of not expecting Remco to land there, necessarily. And I get it. Makes sense. Makes sense. See, the thing is, when you're trying to clear from your goal line, it almost never works out. Because someone in midfield is going to intercept. But if you pass to your teammate from the goal line to a little bit upfield and then clear it, then you're golden. You're golden. So that's what you got to work on. Like, we saw one there. I think it was Cassio to Tadpole. I'm not actually sure. But Tadpole got the clear there. But so far, it's been in Triple Trouble's half. Nothing really dangerous. But right here, could be a chance. Tadpole Ooh, almost gets this. This is a really good pass by Cassio, and a pretty good job by Tadpole to try and control this off the wall. Let's go over to this view. Check it out. Yeah, this is a nice pass play. Ronicky to Cassio to Tadpole. But yeah, just barely couldn't get up high enough to control it. Would have been wide anyway. And then this is the shot I think Ronicky was supposed to hit. That I was expecting him to hit. Yeah, 0 boost. Tries to throw it high, I guess, but yeah, he just runs out of boost on that one. I think there might have been one more, but it might have been that. I can't remember. We'll see. No one from TSM wants that ball. This is dangerous. Oh, man. Tadpole again. Going for that deflection play. Remco beats out Ronicky. So Tadpole getting involved more in the offensive side. Seems to always be that one in the midfield nowadays. Trying to be, trying to clear the ball. Or trying to deflect it. Oh, maybe this was the shot, actually. This one might have been it. So Ronicky again, just like... He tries to shoot it on net. That's what it looks like, but he just whiffs. And Tadpole had the demo too, which is unfortunate. And I get it. He's trying for a higher quality shot than you expect, that because he doesn't know it's a wide open net until Tadpole actually gets the demo. But just kind of whiffs it. Maybe he was trying for a pass there, but he shouldn't have been. Good save here by Ignite. I actually want to look at Ignite's view here. It's just hard to tell if this was in or not. Probably won't see it too well from Ignite's view, but still a good save off the wall. Go over to Tadpole. Just want to see it. It was wide. Okay, it was wide anyway. But still, nice play by Ignite. Remco with the demo. Ooh, Ignite creeping forward a little bit, but worked out. No one's available to beat him to that ball. Good intercept by Tadpole. Cassio going to try for the 50. Nice job by Metz to pretty much block any chance of that going in. And now here's the dribble. And here's where Remco just beats him out. Let's go over to Remco's point of view. So again, like this play, he begins his dribble, what, 40 boost? Well, I guess right here he starts it. But 40 boost now. He could have went for that boost grab, but he wants the angle instead. And just beats out Ronicky. Like, Ronicky gets destroyed here. Like, Ronicky... Like, once again, like, this is one of those plays where they're a little passive because they're the third man and don't really want to go for the 50 because they feel like if they go for a 50 as the third man, they're probably going to lose the game. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. So he just never challenges them, and it's just a good dribble by Remco. Well done. At some point, I guess, you have to challenge. Hindsight's 2020, though, but... Like, right there on the wall, maybe. But he doesn't go for it, and... Remco scores the goal, and another solo play to win the series for TSM. 2 overtimes back-to-back. Or, I'm sorry, not win the series, but win the game. So, 2 overtimes back-to-back. Very close games, but a very, like, stale games, I would say. Like, I would say this is probably the most boring series there was. Camera, fly, view. I keep forgetting how to do this. And then this is just... This cannot happen. Tadpole... Oh, Tadpole accidentally double jumps. Whoops. That just sucks. You just can't have that happen. Yeah, you're down 2-0 and you give up a kickoff goal to start game 3. It's like, that's not going to be good for morale. Definitely not. All 3 in the same area there. They actually bump each other, but it works out. Good pass there. Ignite to Remco. Back to Ignite. Beautiful goal here. So all starts with them all being in the same area in net. They all circle the same exact spot. And then Tadpole with a poor clear goes right to TSM. And then this is all Ignite setting up this play. Well done, well done. Let's go over to Ignite. Ooh, sorry about the odds. Woo. So he knows he's got space. Throws it right to Remco. And then Cassio just following along. And yeah, that's just it. It's over. Brilliant play there. That's a top 5 play. Good job by I. But again, it was all triple trouble, at least at the start. They had like all 3 in the same spot. And 2 poor clears back to back. It's going to cost you. Ignite clears into the corner. It's pretty safe. That was Remco, who also jumped to be able to reposition and get boost. Oh, nice deflection. Oh, almost gets it in. It's a fancy play here. But I maybe should save that for Mets, but he wants to try and hustle to the ball, make sure Triple Trouble can't tap it away. So a little bit of double commit issues there, but didn't hurt him. Another one here between Mets and Ignite. Just gotta be a little bit careful about those. But I am liking this Tadpole midfield pass to him and let him do something with it. I'm actually kind of liking that. Compared to last week where I felt like Tadpole was a lot more defensive. He still is generally inherently passive when on defense, it feels like, but I do like this new midfield Tadpole we're seeing. Do like that. Ronicky gets destroyed. I'm not sure where he's jumping to. Good dribble by Tadpole. Double commit, but they get the pass to Tadpole once again. Tadpole's that midfield, like, just pass it to me and I'll try and do something. He's not doing maybe as much as maybe some other players would, but it's getting interesting at least. But it's like, it's hard to tell if, like, if that's Cassio instead there or Ronicky, if they would do more with it. But he's been doing a decent job, I think, from that midfield. Here's another one. Oh, almost gets it. Ignite's able to block it away pretty early on, too. So even if he had the double tap, it might have been saved. And pass out. Remco just throwing it in the next. He knows Ronicky has hustle back, but he didn't get the best piece of the ball there. Okay, after Cassio. Oh, never mind. I thought Cassio was over there. Gets the clear. It's a good pass by Tadpole. Like, you don't want to send this too far forward. He probably could have even sent it a little bit more back or more parallel to Cassio, so Ignite wouldn't be able to challenge us and block as many angles. One thing I was surprised with here on this shot is Ronicky. Watch Ronicky not go for demos. Like, almost every time you expect someone to go for demos on this play, Ronicky just stops. Just doesn't really do anything there. He's, like, looking for a deflection, I guess? Not really sure. But, like, everyone else in Rocket League history is going for demos there. I'm not sure what he was doing. Maybe he just really wanted that deflection, but just seems unlikely. Nice shot by Ignite here. Let's look at it from a different view here. So Cassio goes up after Ronicky's up on the wall, and he whiffs. Once that happens, well, guess what? TSM's got all the time in the world. Ignite also whiffs, but now he's upfield. So that's 2 people out. And Ronicky continues forward there, too. Tadpole, where you going, buddy? Tadpole's midfield for some reason. So one time Tadpole's aggressive is not the time I want. He's moving up. So this is like, sure, it's a nice goal by Ignite, but this, like, should never happen. Just like, all right, I'm wide open. Easy peasy. And nice shot by Ignite. We'll show Ignite's point of view, but that's just some bad position in there. And he does it on 27 boost. That's pretty damn good. On 27 boost. Getting all the way up. That's really, really nice. And this is why, kids, you go for the double jump aerial. With the boost. See, look at that. Just kicks him up there, and he's able to score that because of that. Using all that boost. Well done, well done. But still, positional-wise, should have never happened, probably. Next RLCS stream is Saturday and Sunday. There's Rival Series, so yeah, that'll be on Friday. Sorry if I missed most of the chat. I'm mostly focusing on the game, so my apologies. But it's good to see you guys' insight on the YouTube portion too. I think like other people are reading that while they watch as well, so I think it's fun. Casio good clear. See if we can get anything going here. The demo's probably going to negate most of it. Casio, yeah, he's a little too aggressive getting up on that front side. Wouldn't have mattered, but he was mostly just grabbing their boost. Good pass there. And Casio could maybe put this home. Just a little bit better placement. There is two defenders, but he throws it basically directly middle. But it was a good pass. And at least it was a hard shot, which is good to see. Just not the greatest location. See, like I can always like defend at least someone like if they get a lot of speed on a shot and it's not the perfect location compared to when they just hit it extremely soft and it's like it never had a chance to go in. That's what I would prefer way more. Ramco should get that air dribble over. He does. Surprised Mets didn't go up for that challenge. He thought he had more time. But Tadpole was there, lurking in that midfield. I am liking that Tadpole role. I definitely am, compared to last week. Still, they're not getting a lot done. So maybe it doesn't work. I don't know. So they only scored, what, 1 goal this series? 2 goals? Can't remember. And that's it for this series. Another one down. TSM takes the clean victory, but I think for TSM's point of view, I think they're very similar to G2 in ways where, like G2's games are closer, obviously, but TSM has played 2 of the bottom-ish teams, and they've won pretty convincingly, but like as in games, but games are like one goal games a lot. Like 4 out of their 6 wins are 1 goal games. There was 2 overtimes here with Triple Trouble. So next week is when we get to see where is TSM. They play Barcelona, then they play Vitality, so that should be interesting. And then I can't remember who Triple Trouble plays, but they need wins, and they need wins badly. So we'll see if they can bounce back. But that's it for the TSM Triple Trouble series.